The North Carolina governor's decision to change part of a law limiting the rights of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people failed to silence opponents. Protesters criticized Pat McCrory's executive order yesterday that left the most controversial part of the bill intact. The growing economic backlash could cost the state tens of millions of dollars. David Begnaud is in Raleigh with the financial and personal toll. David, good morning.
Charlie, good morning. The governor's critics say it's a softening, but it's not a reversal. As you said, the most controversial part of the law remains, and that is the part restricting and, quite frankly, policing which restroom transgender people can use. And the governor's hits keep coming. Deutsche Bank said yesterday they're scrapping plans to bring 250 jobs to the state. And this morning, you're going to hear from a transgender woman who bared her soul to the governor recently when she told him this.
I now find that fighting my own state and my own legislation in my own state is the hardest part about my transition.
Candace Cox was born a man, but transitioned nearly 15 years ago. During her meeting with Governor McCrory, Candace says she told him how this law affects her personally.
He has forced me to go through the pain and the shame of coming out all over again and having to deal with the potential backlash and the fear that I have for myself and that my family has for me.
On Tuesday, trying to diffuse the criticism, Governor McCrory issued an executive order expanding the state's equal employment policy to include sexual orientation and gender identity. The governor will also ask lawmakers to pass legislation later this month, restoring the right to sue in state court over discrimination.
I've listened to the people of North Carolina, and the people of North Carolina are entitled to both privacy and equality.
Protesters on both sides of the issue are energized and rallying. But one legislator is having a change of heart. Democratic State Representative Billy Richardson originally voted for the bill. Now he wants it repealed.
The way we went about this bill and the way we enacted this bill and the way we did it was not very loving. And it was not very tolerant, and it was not very intelligent.
A lot of businesses have said they're pulling out of the state. Some musicians have said they're not going to play here. But Greg Allman of the Allman Brothers Band says he will go ahead with a concert tonight in the city of Greensboro. But he released this statement saying he stands in solidarity with the LGBT community, urging the governor to listen to the people and reverse this wrong. Nor within the last half hour, we got a release from the governor's office saying that he will make a special announcement at 9 a.m. this morning.
All right, we will be watching. David, thank you so much.